What could be a good way of facilitating working agreement, team chartering meeting? Yeah, so the first thing is that it looks like that one is looking for the team, yeah, internal team, new team. Yeah, so how do we get started with that? So one thing is you need to think about the facilitation in advance. That's the basic thing. So there is a fine balance one has to maintain. One is that you think and come up with the possible agenda which can help us in coming up with a working agreement and team chartering. At the same time, you also be flexible about that agenda. Yeah, so come with an agenda and be flexible so that team can work on together and modify that. So that's a one possible guideline I would focus on. Another possible suggestion for that meeting is do have a time for people to know each other and have some kind of ice breaking before you get to the business. Yeah, so it's like this because it's about them, and I can assume that it's a new meeting, a new team, and there is a possibly nowadays this meeting might be happening virtually, so which might bring its own challenge because the virtual way of working together, especially with a new set of people, will be more will take more time before people start becoming comfortable with each other. So inside your agenda, if the ice breaking and good conversation has not been done already, then you should talk about that. You should facilitate that whole conversation. That's a one possible thing. Now afterwards, so you have first you are preparing an agenda, and you are flexible about that agenda. So when you start, you do that, and inside that agenda, one item I am adding is have a time for ice breaking and knowing each other. That's something you do. The another possible thing you also need to do for any meeting is identifying and keeping people on track and keeping a parking lot. So things which might be great but may not be appropriate for this meeting might be flagged there. So you follow a basic idea of running any meeting, having an agenda and having a parking lot and having a flexibility of doing it. Yeah. Now you did done with an introduction. Now, depending upon the nature of your work, you may want to create a categories or areas in which you want to create a working agreement or a team chartering thing. So what are the things you want to focus on? So you might have a communication related thing, you might have a work assignment related work issue, you may have a say document sharing, knowledge sharing, configuration management related thing. So you identify those categories, you know, that okay, these are the areas we need to have a working agreement in order to reach to a stage where we can collaborate together well. So that area you might have done your homework before, but you can also invite people to contribute there. So you may go structured where you propose those categories and areas, and then you may also create a space or a facilitated work in a form of a breakout room, or in the form of, depending upon the team size, if the team is small, you may ask people to give a suggestion with the help of stickies or with the help of some tools on each areas directly, or suggest a new area. Or if it is a large team or a relatively big team, so that then you may need to do a breakout rooms where people can come up with some recommendation for those areas. And based on those recommendations, you may have a process of refining those ideas, and then finally having some kind of a voting and agreement on those ideas to close the particular a conversation on having a working agreement. Don't try to be perfect on the first working agreement meeting itself. Things will emerge because people will also learn as they go along. So plan a structure. I proposed a type of structure which might be a good starting point for your thinking about a structure, where you have an agenda in place, you take an agreement on the agenda, you have a parking lot identified, you do an ice breaking activity, you identify various areas, categories, and you are open to suggest to bring more suggestion for those categories, and then you collaboratively figure it out, the rules or the agreements which are needed in each area to facilitate the whole conversation, and then you have a mechanism to refine those as a language perspective, merge the things, and finally vote, and or some mechanism to take a decision and include them in the form of your team charter. So that's a possible thing I can suggest. Facilitation is a very important thing for any leader, because we work with people, and we should have a way to make people talk and express their ideas, because you may not know everything, and you want people to share their feeling, their ideas, so that they can own that thing as well. Yeah, you can think of that, I will create a team charter and give to everyone. So that will not bring that particular engagement and alignment which is needed as a part of a working agreement there. So we need to facilitate the whole conversation in an effective way. At the same time, meetings are not the easy thing to manage. They do end up a wasteful activity if we don't go planned in those particular events. So that much I can suggest for your working agreement meeting.